Welcome everyone to the East Village in New York City. Today we're going to do a quiet, slow stroll through the East Village, seeing how it's covered in snow, enjoying the look of the snowed-in cars, and also seeing the different setups for outdoor dining. I'm Ariel, you're watching Urbanist, and let me know where you're watching from. And if you want to bring these explorations to more people around the world who need them, press that like button. Let's walk around. So I have a coffee recommendation here, Elsewhere Espresso. Really, really great coffee. Highly recommend it. Has a really great outdoor dining setup. One of the few coffee shops with outdoor seating. Hello, Gwen. Hello, Christina. Hello, Dramesta. Nice to see you here. Hello, everyone. Let me know where you're watching from. For Romania, Christina. Also, Christina. That's so cool. Evelyn Bernadette. Welcome. Let's enjoy the architecture. Here's a synagogue. Community synagogue. Beautiful. Hey, Evelyn, you're watching from Estonia. Wonderful. Hello, Denise. Hello, New Jersey Walks. Hello, Chris Ireland. Hello, George. Slay, Bunny. Hello, Miss Fancy. Alexandra. Esther. MAR. Welcome from Texas. So here's a little area called Little India. There's a few Little Indias scattered throughout New York City, like Jackson Heights. We visited recently also Lexington Avenue. But there is a Little India here as well. On 6th Street. Between 1st and 2nd Avenue. Hello, Robin from Rockaway. Welcome. Nice to see you here. Hello, Trisha. Hello, Wendy. Hello, Hasib. Ooh, Hasib, I haven't seen you in a while. Welcome. So this place is notorious because this place was known for having the spiciest bowl. It starts with a B. The name is escaping me. If anyone could remind me of the bowls that is popular in Indian cuisine, they have the spiciest one. And there used to be a contest to see who could eat the entire thing. Hey, hello, Laureen. Laureen, haven't seen you. Biryani bowl. Thank you so much. Biryani bowl. Biryani bowl. Thank you. Hello, Kim from Washington State. Nice to see you here. Welcome. Susan, I'm leaving for a doctor appointment soon, but I will continue watching ASAP. Oh, thank you so much, Susan. Today's going to be a short video. We're just enjoying the views here today, mostly. Tasha, thank you so much for the 50 stars on FB. Hello, Chris from Arizona. I don't think I've ever watched you before, says Laura. Hey, Laura, welcome to Urbanist. I explore cities, show the sights, show the history, show the landmarks, and the food, and talk about the culture as well. I feel like the notification came a few minutes late, but oh no. Sometimes you just gotta refresh that page at 1 p.m. Ooh, here's used to be one of my favorite mezcal bars. This is Mayahuel. I love saying that name, Mayahuel. Very Mexican sounding name. And they have such a gigantic variety of mezcal, tequila, and other drinks associated with those two. Also, great Mexican food. I'm not sure if they're open anymore because I don't see any outdoor dining setup. But once they reopen, highly recommend Mayajuel. Mayajuel. Hey, C204 from Action Kid. Oh, you're watching from Action Kid. Hey, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for jumping on to this channel as well. Hey, Sally, good morning. Hope your morning's been good, Sally. Yeah, my morning has been good. Very calm, very quiet, very relaxed. Hey, Helen, thank you so much for 75 stars. Hello, Trisha. I just cleaned my car off. I think people are waiting for the sun and rain to get rid of the snow. Me too. I kind of want... I like when it was snowing, but I kind of want the snow to go away because I want to do some filming without the snow. Are things getting back to normal? I hope so, Mandy. I hope so. Here in New York City, I assume it's a lot more vibrant than what is being experienced in Europe. Howdy, Don. Across the block, we have a few recommendations. So we have 787 coffee, really great coffee. Puerto Rican coffee, one of the very few Puerto Rican coffee shops you can find in New York City. I think they might be the only one selling authentic Puerto Rican coffee. Susan says, have a cold brew on me. Thank you so much, Susan. We might have one food stop at least. Hello, this is Mighty Quinn's. Mighty Quinn's Great Barbecue. They don't have an outdoor dining setup. I'm shocked they took it down. And a terrible tragedy happened here recently. A church burned down. Middle College Collegiate Church here. Yeah, no problem. Café con leche, café sin leche. Yeah, you can have either. You can have coffee with milk or coffee without milk. We have to see a better view from the other way. Pedro, am I going to St. Mark's Place as well? Do you want me to go to St. Mark's Place? Let me know. I could do that. We're only a few blocks away. Let me know if you want to see St. Mark's Place. So stay tuned. I'll be back here in this neighborhood on Sunday, 1 p.m. I'll be covering the history of the Ramones with a Ramones tour guide. So stay tuned on Sunday, 1 p.m. here, again, East Village. Of course, it's a legend and a cool street. Okay, we're gonna walk the length of St. Mark's. Oh my god, there's a Calexico here as well. Right across the block. Calexico sells one of the best quesadillas in New York City. Old sign alert here. Look at that. And some cool street art. Deborah, I'm doing well. Hello, Mandy. Joe, I am bundled up indeed. Kay says, keep slamming that like button. Your videos are great. You make learning about things such an enjoyable experience, and your personality is a plus. Oh, I'm so glad you're enjoying it, Lynette. Thank you. What happened to the church? Well, let's take a closer look. Go across the block. Let's someone's playing music very loudly, so let's wait for them to pass. So, lots of cool architecture here, because a lot of this was used to be called the tenement district. And there's a lot of this late 1800s architecture built as tenements, which were kind of very low cost apartments, mostly for the recently immigrated Germans and then Jewish people from Eastern Europe and other ethnicities. Italians also came here as well. Then Puerto Ricans in the 70s, a little bit earlier, in the 50s as well. Crazy Auto says, does the Ramones tour start in Far Rockaway? I wish. Can't quite do a full live video. Sorry for Far Rockaway unless if I have a car. It'll be a very long live video. So this is the Fort Church that burned down. I think there was a few candles, and it happened with a few churches this year, which is so sad. It's a shame because I never managed to go inside this church. Here's another historic sign. This is Moshi's Bake Shop. Now, this is no longer Moshi's. It's now another bake shop called Cornell. It used to be a old school Eastern European Jewish bake shop. This is one of the best pasta bars here, San Marzano. So, I'm going to be pointing out a lot of food places, and the reason for that is because this is one of the best neighborhoods for food in all of New York City, in my opinion. Wendy says, "You will make me hungry." So here, a few years ago, it's a very sad event. There was a guy actually on the first date here with a woman he met online, and they went to have, I think it was sushi. And there used to be these old tenement buildings here, a few of them. He came here to have sushi with that woman, and she stepped out. Apparently the date went well. She stepped out to answer a call, and suddenly the building exploded. It was a huge boiler explosion. That man lost his life, along with a few others who were working at the restaurant, the nearby restaurants as well. This was also the iconic location of the original Pommes Frites. And that's why they have a new condominium here instead. Yeah, awfully tragic. Yeah, very tragic. And it's ironic that just across the street we have an empty husk of a church that used to stand here. Tina, you're asking what are stars? Stars are tips. You can send a tip to me if you're enjoying this tour. Hey, Mr. Twix, thank you so much for tuning in, Mr. Twix. Thanks for the story information. It's always good. Oh, I'm so glad you... Well, glad this might not be the best word, but... I'm glad that you're enjoying the story and the tour. This looks like the church in Home Alone 2. Ooh, which one are you referring to? Didn't realize both fires were across from each other. Yeah. Can there be a curse or bad neighborhood facilities, says Ronald. Great question, Ronald. Great question. Asked if they could save the front of the church. Yeah, me too. I hope they save the front. I never managed to go inside. And I'm kind of sad that I never managed to go inside. The church was always closed. I think they had events, but it was one of those churches that always had their doors locked. And now that it's gone, I'm a bit pissed off. Because sometimes some of these churches always stay locked, and I wish they would open it up to people so people can see the beauty of these churches all around our cities. So it's a shame I never managed to walk inside in here. Thank you so much for your beautiful and quaint city. Hey, Hoang from Vietnam. Nice to see you here. Can't wait to go to Vietnam. So, is it cursed? Well, I wouldn't say there's any curse or any neighborhood, like terrible doom over it. But back in the early 1900s, most of this neighborhood was German American. Germans were here maybe one or two generations. Maybe they were just fresh off the boat, from maybe a boat that ported off Hamburg. The Germans here were thriving. They were quickly rising the ranks in terms of their class, from very, very poor to middle class to running businesses. They started opening up all these major businesses. They started having bigger clubs filled with professionals. And then in the early 1900s, every other weekend or so, the women and children of these German families, especially during the summertime, would take a boat to visit the beach. And that boat would go across what is known as the Hell Gate waterway. The Hell Gate waterway is like between Upper Manhattan, the Bronx, and Queens. And it's an area of water where it's very, very hectic. Whirlpools form there. Hundreds of ships have collapsed there. So that day, on 1904, that weekend, more than 1,000 women and children were on a ship called the General Slocum. A kid ran up to the captain who was on the upper deck and said, Captain, there's a fire on the bottom." And they didn't know what to do. They had to somehow address the fire, but this was before, modern fire equipment and big fire hoses. They tried to damper the fire. It did not work. They tried to go ashore, but they were stuck in the Hell Gate. They couldn't go ashore quickly enough. The ship burned down and sunk, and more than 1,000 women and children of German families passed away in this neighborhood. After that, the German men who survived, who were still working that weekend, were surrounded by the reminder of their missing loved ones. And they couldn't bear to live in this neighborhood anymore. So many of the German men who were left widowed and without children decided to move further uptown to neighborhoods like Yorkville. There's quite a few tragedies that happened in this neighborhood. Hello, Cauliflower. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Bad currents on the waterway. Yes, bad currents on the waterway. So here's one of my favorite ice cream shops. I actually covered it in the freezing cold day, Van Leeuwen. I'm glad nothing happened to them. So it seems like they're going to open up soon, or they already are open. So that's good. Did you like the William Hotel? It says New Jersey Walks. I love the William. It was very comfortable and very centrally located, but I prefer the view of the inside. So I would stay in the inside over the William if I could, because that view is amazing. It's around the same price too. Mulaney says the best ice cream in New York City. Yep, that's definitely, in my opinion, is my number one recommendation. Go to Veselka, says Lauren. I'll point it out if I pass by it. I think I will. It is very expensive, so I usually don't go because they charge so much for the pierogies. It's like 5 pierogies for like $20. It's crazy expensive. Narcissus, you're loving this. I prefer Big Gay ice cream. Susan, I'm sorry to inform you. Big Gay ice cream has gone under. I think, as far as I know, they closed down their Greenwich Village shop, which is their original one. I'm not entirely sure what's the status of the East Village shop. I think it's closed. I do love Big Gay ice cream, but it's a shame. I don't think they're around anymore. Your room last night, you needed sunglasses, very bright. You know what? It wasn't. I think if I looked brighter on camera, yeah, I did turn on all the lights in my room last night because I wanted to have the better video quality. But yeah, you could turn off a lot of the lights. You didn't need to have them all on. So some people were asking, what are dive bars? This is a good example of a dive bar. It's kind of the aesthetic you would see in a dive bar. This is called Blue Good 79. Typical dive bar aesthetic. Upper West Sider, when it comes to making videos, the more light, the better. When it comes to making videos. Here's like a... Oh, this is a consignment store. Interesting. They have like a huge Predator in the front. Made out of motorcycle parts. Oh my god, look at that. Wow. Recycled motorcycle parts. Blondie, you call them grandpa bars. Interesting. Call the grandpa bars. Fascinating. Hey. Shirley says, very creative. I agree. Hey, Melanie. Thanks for doing the live streaming. As an architect, I really enjoy the walks around the city. My pleasure. My pleasure. Dive bars are the best. Yeah, let me know. What's your favorite dive bars? I don't frequent dive bars too much. Personally, I prefer cocktail bars, but let me know. I know maybe some of you are fans of dive bars here in New York City. Let me know what's the best in New York City. Do you like Grand Central Oyster Bar? That is also closed. That went under as well. I enjoyed it when I went. When like maybe, I only went once. I actually filmed the video there. I might have gone twice actually. I think I went twice. So I accompanied another friend who made the video there. Joe says, I spent more time with you this week than with your family. Joe. If your wife asks where you've been, don't blame me. Most places you go to make perfect settings for your short story, says Ronald. That's so cool, Ronald. Let me know, what are your short stories? Have you any published, or are you posted any? Would love to know. Criff Dog's open. I haven't seen it open yet. I've been hoping to go back there, but no, I haven't seen it open yet since the pandemic started. Hey Wendy, nice to see you here. You're near the old Hells Angels Club. I think we're a few blocks away. Yeah. Hypnotic. What's a dive bar? Dive bar is what you would call no frills, uh, bare bones, not fancy beers, no fancy cocktails, and the aesthetic really is very plain. Oh my god, plant-based bakery. Oh wow. Hey, hey, what type of plants do you guys use to make your baked goods?
Sorry, I missed the first part of your question.
Oh, what type of plants do you guys use to make your baked goods, or what type of flour?
Oh, we just use wheat flour for
Wheat flour. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very cool. What do you recommend?
Sweet or savory?
Savory.
Savory
Yeah.
are cheddar pepper scone, or our almost everything pull apart.
That's fascinating. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's almost everything because it's everything bagel seasoning, but we are peanut, tree nut, soy, and sesame free
Yeah.
in our facility to accommodate allergens.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's impressive. Okay.
So because it's sesame free,
Yeah.
it doesn't. Everything bagels have sesame in it.
Yeah.
So it's sesame free, but instead we put flaxseed as well as caraway to kind of liven it up instead.
Oh, cool.
But it's basically little bits of croissant dough, and then covered in almost everything seasoning.
Okay, I'll have one of those,
Yeah.
please. Thank you. That sounds really good. When did this open?
We're coming up on 4 weeks this Friday.
4 weeks this Friday. Oh, cool. That's awesome.
It's gonna be $4.50 when the green light shows up.
All right. Sure thing. If I have put this down. Thank you so much.
Of course.
And what's the name of the place? Plant Baked.
Yep.
Okay, awesome. Have a good day.
Have a good one.
Is this your outdoor seating?
Sorry?
Is this your outdoor seating?
No,
This
it's
is this
next
one.
door.
Okay, have a good day. All right, let's try this out. So let's try this kind of like everything bagel type croissant. All plant-based. They do use wheat flour, so it's not gluten-free, which I was kind of a little bit shocked that a plant-based place is not also gluten-free. But let's try it out. Let's see how it is. Hey, Anders, thank you so much for the stars. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right, let's try this out. So, this is why I love the village. There's always these new places popping up, all the time, every time. And despite the pandemic and there's a lot of places closing up, things are still opening up, which is great. So let's try it out. The cake looks delicious. Would you invite me to eat it? All right, so so here in New York City, it's very popular to have an everything bagel. An everything bagel is iconic. It's a New York City favorite, and it's usually made with poppy seeds, sesame seeds, salt, garlic, and a few other items. And Joe says, my treat for all your great live streams. My pleasure, Joe. Thank you so much for a $5 super chat. This is everything bagel in croissant formed and completely vegan, but not gluten-free though. Let's try it out. Let's actually open it. And it's nut-free as well, so nut-free vegan. That means if you have a nut allergy, you're in business. You are in business. That's right. It smells like an everything bagel. Really good. Really, really good. Why so much trash? New York City doesn't have alleyways. Manhattan doesn't have alleyways. And anytime I say something here on Urbanist, remember I'm generalizing. Do your own research. But yeah, Manhattan barely has alleyways, and because of no alleyways, people have to put the trash on the streets, and we also don't have huge garbage receptacles nor underground garbage receptacles as like cities like Amsterdam. Hence, the trash has to go on the street, waiting to be picked up. So wow, this is nice and soft. It doesn't need cream cheese because the butteriness of the croissant is very good. So, you know, this is really good. So this tastes like buttered bagel. If you ever had a toasted buttered bagel, it's one of the best things ever. A lot of people always have their cream cheese. I get it. It's iconic. But breaking news, you can try bagels with other things. Breaking news, you don't always have to go for the stereotypical bagel. So try a toasted bagel with butter. And this is basically condensed into a tiny little treat. That's basically what the flavor is. Very buttery, but they're using a plant-based butter. I'm not entirely sure what the butter is, plant-based. But it does taste like normal butter, which is very interesting. Now I'm very intrigued what butter they're using. And the fact that it doesn't have any nuts or sesames, it's actually pretty good. Still pretty good. The flax and the caraway seeds have a good taste to them, a little good kick to them. I love that they condensed a New York City treat into a tiny little package. I could try that after eating lechon. This would actually combine well. If you had lox on this, if you have a little bit of salmon to this, it would combine really well. It would combine really well. But of course, this is a vegan place. Jack says, flax seeds keep you regular. You gotta keep regular if you want to be happy. Indeed, Jack. Indeed. Wendy had salmon today. Simran says, new haircut. Have you noticed? Am I missing? Is there some hair missing from yesterday? Yeah, I got a haircut. Recommend this. Highly recommend this. This is actually one of the better everything bagel croissants that I've tried. I've tried one other everything bagel croissant on camera before, about a year ago. It was not that good. I was very disappointed. I've tried other ones not on Urbanist before, just on my own. And they rarely ever, are that good. It's a worthy effort to try and make everything bagel into a pastry. And most of them fail horribly. But these guys pass the test. So try them out. Plant Baked here on Avenue A and 7th Street. Plant Baked. I like my bagel toasted with butter, says Robin. Oh, that's so cool, Robin. Yeah. I see you love your food. Indeed I do. Indeed I do. Let's continue walking. That was really good. Wow. I'm in love. Your mask is very fashionable, says Jesper. Thank you. Hello, Carmen. Nice to see you here. Okay, so I gotta shout out these guys. I never tried this guy inside. He's famous. Ray's Candy Store. This guy is like 80 something years old, and he still makes like egg creams, deep fried Oreos, really crazy stuff with ice cream. Will, thank you so much for 50 stars. I appreciate you. So there we go. He's not inside right now. Appears to be someone else. Popcorn shrimp. Whoa. Fried Reese's, fried Twix, banana split, milkshakes, and everything. KLM says go in. I can't do more sugar. Sorry. It's a pure sugary shop. I can't. But I recommend my friends Nowhere Men. Search them up on YouTube, and they have a full video and interviewing the guy as well. Alexandra, Alexandra, don't worry. You can take a break. It's okay. We got plenty of mods. It's all good. So here's Tompkins Square Park, right over here. I'm not a fried person except fried chicken. Yeah, oh yeah, fried chicken I love. Oh yeah, definitely can eat some good fried chicken. I've covered fried chicken before. And here's some mosaic art. This used to be a very iconic bar, I think back in the late 80s. Yeah, 1987. So this bar was featured in a vlogger that existed way before YouTube was ever a thing. His name was Nelson Sullivan. And Nelson Sullivan made vlogs back in the late 80s. Yep, he actually carried around camera, made videos, edited videos of his daily life, and pointed the camera to his face. And this is one of the bars he featured with his friends. So now we are on St. Mark's Place, which people have recommended to walk. So this is going to be our final walk. Let's go walk the length of St. Mark's. So where did he post his vlogs, Sonia? I don't think he ever posted them. I think he shared it with his friends. He definitely edited them, as far as I know. The thing is, someone found all of his tapes, I think one of his family members, and they decided to post them all on YouTube. I think he has like around 400 videos. Excuse me. Hey, Smee, thank you so much for tuning in. Midalem, thank you so much for 50 stars. So right over here across the block, we have Criff Dogs. One of the best hot dog places, in my opinion. They're really good, especially if you want more kind of avant-garde hot dogs. Hot dogs that have more interesting toppings, like avocado, bacon wrapped, other cool things like that, peanut butter. But right inside in Criff Dogs, there's a phone booth. And this phone booth is not merely decorative. Or no, it's not some remnant of a historical phone booth in this tenement. No, that phone booth leads to a secret bar called PDT, which stands for Please Don't Tell. And it's one of the original modern speakeasies of New York City. They started, I think, around 20 years ago. And here's a car buried in snow. So I haven't seen Criff Dogs open for quite a while, and they don't seem to have any outdoor seating, so I don't think they're open. Lola, that is exactly what I just mentioned. you for putting down the link of the name of the channel, Jose. Fifth Avenue, 5 9th Avenue Project. That's the name of the site where you can find those 80s vlogs. So if you're enjoying this video, press that like button right now. Slam that like button so we can bring these videos to more people. I got many amazing comments from people who watched for the first time the Blizzard video, because we end up getting more than 3,000 likes. And people were telling me that they're coming from areas in the UK where they're in lockdown and can't travel, and they were so happy they could take a walk during the blizzard, and many other stories. So press that like button right now. It helps bring these videos to more people who could use them right now. And also, if you enjoy these videos, you'll probably see more of these type of videos once you press that like button. So let me know if you're on team like, and let's continue walking around. Jacer, the Blizzard was your first time. Wendy says, wow, well done, brilliant. Thank you so much. Blondie, you love looking forward to my broadcast. Blondie, I like your name because Blondie they started here. Their career basically started in the East Village. Here's Cafe Mogador, one of the best restaurants in New York City. My #1 recommendation for a restaurant in New York City. One day I'll do a live video there. Girl in the curl. I'm recovering from a fractured neck. Oh no, girl in the curl. I hope you recover well. Sorry to hear that. Be safe. What is this? This is a peanut-free bakery. So we got a lot of bakeries here. Selling cupcakes. Huh. Hey, someone actually agrees. 2020 says agree, one of the best places to eat. And when you switch views, the image is reversed. Yes, it is indeed. So if anyone's very curious, I stream with my iPhone. And iPhone, or any type of phone, reverses the image. I do have the option to make it right, but it's extremely disorienting for me. Because if I raise this hand, for me it appears here. It's disorienting for me. And I'm sorry if it's disorienting maybe for some viewers, but if I do it reverse, I probably won't be able to give you the best show. So that's why I have the image reversed. I hope you understand, but if you want to see a vlog, you can see vlogs where images are not reversed. Here's a famous dumpling place, Dumpling Man. Sandra, what's my favorite restaurant in New York City? It's Cafe Mogador. My #1 recommendation, and also my favorite in New York City. Todd, I can't say enough. You must get a cheesecake and pierogies from Veselka. I haven't tried the cheesecake yet, but I like the pierogies from Veselka, but it's so expensive. It's so expensive. It's like $20 for a few pierogies. I just don't find it too justified to go to Veselka too often. Cafe what? Didn't get the name. That's funny. Alright, sorry about that. There was someone playing very loud popular music. Let's cross. Too tight, these streets with all the snow. Susan, oh Susan, I like that recommendation. It says go a few doors down to the Ukrainian National Home for cheaper pierogies. Ah, I like that. Coffee Abraco. Oh, Lauren. A great recommendation. I haven't tried Abraco in a while. Charlotte, hello, new subscriber. These videos are great whilst in lockdown. Oh, I'm so glad they are. Where is Abraco? Hey Milo, I'm doing well. Alejandro says grab some coffee. I think Abraco, where is Abraco? If anyone could let me know. What's the intersection of Abraco in here in the village? But I'll show Veselka because a lot of people are curious about it. So this is a very old absinthe bar. Lauren, if you can let me know what's the intersecting street avenue. Are you near the coffee shop with the oldest espresso machine? So that is in the Greenwich Village. So we are about a 15-minute walk away, maybe a little bit less, about a 10-minute walk away. Depends how fast you walk. And yeah, it's a great coffee shop. You can get food through the window. Mark, do we have any good Hungarian restaurants? I wish. There used to be one here in the East Village, but it closed down like 2 years ago. I don't know of any off the top of my head. There's bound to be a few, but I haven't visited one yet. I really like Hungarian food, so would love to know if anyone has any recommendations. Where do you find the best buttered chicken in New York City? Asks Tajinder. With Indian food, I don't know too deeply Indian food. And Indian food usually depends on, a lot of places taste very similar. I haven't had Indian food that I would say like blows me away compared to every other place yet. I don't think in that type of food space, it's like Chinese American food, there's not that much competition. So I don't think there's any places that really stick out a whole lot. One of the best Indian food places I actually had is more on the higher end, and that is in downtown Manhattan, and I think it's called Tamarind. But I forgot the name. Yeah, I think it was called Tamarind. Here used to be the location of Cafe Jaffa. It used to be a very popular cafe for the Gen Xers that lived here in the 1990s. Also featured in Nelson Sullivan's vlogs. Yes, it's Tamarind. Oh, thank you, Tamarind. If you want the most inexpensive coffee, espresso in New York City, try Puerto Rico. This is the most inexpensive coffee that you'll get. You can get yourself an Americano for like $2. You could get yourself a cold brew for like $2.40. Very inexpensive. Love for you to try food in Little Manila someday. Ronaldo, we're actually right by one of the most popular Filipino restaurants in New York City by the name of Jeepney. Haven't tried it yet. I'm gonna try to reach out to those guys, see if I could do it behind the scenes at Jeepney. Not Jeepney, but Jeepney. Sounds very similar. Ooh, jeepney. My wife is Filipina. Oh, cool, Chris. I thought he was going to Dallas Barbecue. Yeah, that is Dallas Barbecue right over here. Yeah. So here's the Ukrainian restaurant that someone just recommended. Haven't tried these guys yet. They're like a little secret restaurant here. This area was called Little Ukraine. And it's all the way down there. Of course, indoor dining is closed, so that is closed at the moment. Well, let me show you the prices. Pierogies, $8, $9. Okay, that's very good. Let me focus this. There we go. Is Puerto Rico coffee good? Yes. I love Puerto Rico coffee. It's inexpensive, but it's also really delicious. Uh-oh, sorry. So here's Veselka. Oh, they took away their outdoor dining setup. That's a shame. I'm not sure why they did that. They have a very nice outdoor dining setup. Oh, they do now. Okay, I see. So let me show you the prices. Oh, these guys used to be open 24 hours, but not anymore. Not anymore. They used to be the only one of the few 24-hour restaurants. So, pierogies. Let's see the prices with pierogies. So 4 pierogies cost $9, 8 to $9, and 8 pierogies cost $15 to $16. $15 to $16. That's the price of pierogies. Right there, yeah, that's the price of pierogies. Beef stroganoff is so good. Indeed it is. No museum today, Sabato? No museum today. No. So a lot of cool things here to visit. Let me actually go this walk. A lot of cool things here to visit. Highly recommend it. And this area is called Little Japan, right over here. And there's a lot of Japanese places. I mentioned them before. So highly recommend coming to this neighborhood. You'll have a blast. I think I went there once and they said they didn't have any pierogies, so I didn't order anything. That's kind of shocking. Yeah, that is shocking. Old Ukrainian meat market. And snow has already melted. Yes, it has. And here's one of the older German buildings that I mentioned. Used to be, I think, a club for the Germans. Let's see. Lorraine says, I wouldn't pay that much for potato and cheese. Yes, exactly. I mean, $20 once you add tip and taxes. But yeah, I mean, 8 pierogies for like $16. I don't know. I just don't see the price so justified. Let me know what you think. Would you pay that price? I mean, if you're out with friends and it's a late night, then I get it, makes sense. But oh no, on my own, if I'm just merely eating to enjoy some good food, I just don't feel like it's the proper price. Let me know what you think. So here, let me show you. This used to be the New York Public Library. Zapato, I paid $24 for a burrito. Well, burrito has a whole lot more. It has actual meat. That's for one. It has meat, lots of meat. It has rice, beans, guacamole, tomatoes, vegetables like onions and fajitas, and a massive flour wrapping. So burrito has a whole lot more food than pierogies. try miso ramen there someday. Ah, yes. Yeah, there is a Kurihara. I actually did try miso ramen. Check out my video maybe like 3 weeks ago. I started at the High Line. No, I started at the Meatpacking District and finished off with some ramen. Marcin, this is not that type of show. I don't talk to strangers. Check out other videos for that. There's probably other channels where they do what they call man on the street interviews. And let's finish off with this one block. Do I like borscht? Yes, Adam. Borscht, for anyone who doesn't know, is like a beet soup. I think served cold. And do not eat that on a date, otherwise you will look like a vampire. Otherwise, it's very good. Babu says all strangers are not even that talkative. Yeah, that's why that's so interesting, personally. Some people are very good at it, though. Here's Two Bros, One Pizza. This is the original $1 pizza. Well, there used to be $1 pizzas out there before, but these guys are what made it popular again. Almost like 15 years ago at this point. Todd, as I mentioned, I actually showed the prices. $16 for 8 pierogies. It said it right there. So I'll show you one of my favorite Japanese restaurants. So this is such a disturbing store, but also awesome. It's called Search and Destroy. Very popular. And this is one of my favorite Japanese restaurants in New York City. A, because they have just the strangest type of foods. They sell bull penis. Yes. You heard that correctly. They sell bull penis. I actually haven't tried it. But they also sell other cool things like, I might be really mispronouncing this. Okonomiyaki. Okonomiyaki. Please correct me. And a huge selection of sake and very inexpensive beer. This is one of my favorite places. It's called, what's the name of this place? If anyone could read it. It starts with a K. The shop name means fighting. Kurihara, can you tell me what the name starts with the K? Kenka, Kenka, thank you so much. Kenka. Kenka, that's the name of the place. Kenka. So try it out. Highly recommend it. Kenka. Really cool place. Really cool place. Cool seating and everything inside as well. The place above, viewer discretion is advised if you go up there. And they definitely don't allow cameras. I've tried before. Ooh, look at this place. It's nice. What is this? This is Cheli. Cheli, I'm not sure what Cheli is. No, we're here, Sichuan Mountain House. Oh, Chinese. Oh, look at this. Oh, beautiful. This is a gorgeous outdoor seating setup. Wow. Sichuan house. I gotta come back here. Are you in the Japanese area? Yeah, I am. Am I hungry now, Marcin? No, no food in this video. Just that little bite earlier. And lots of cool stores. Try katsu curry. Yeah, Kurihara. Oh, you're making me hungry with all these recommendations. I would love a katsu. Oh my god. A Jianbing. Oh wow. A Jianbing. Oh, I love Jianbing. They're like Chinese crepes. They're so good. Oh my god. Oh, that's so cool. Are these guys open? Yeah, they are. Really cool. Jianbing. Clara, yes, I've been to K-Town. Oh, look at that. Oh my god, look at this snowman. Did you stream for K-Town, says Simran? Yes, I have. I've done K-Town before. Do I like bubble tea? On occasion, yeah, I do. I love bubble tea. On occasion. Alright, let's try some Jianbing for a final stop. I said no food, but now I see Jianbing. It sounds like the best thing ever. Let me know if you want to try some Jianbing. Please, no caps. Oh. Hey, you do I order up here?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll have a Pekin duck, please. Oh, actually, let me see. You have already pre-made ones?
Yeah, so we
Yeah.
make it fresh, like
Fresh,
it's
okay.
made to order.
Oh, so I can just order any topping? How does it work?
So everything, the base
Yeah.
is like the bing, which is like it's like a crepe.
Cool.
And then we add an egg on top, and we put like black sesame seeds, scallion, like this one. And then inside we put sweet bean sauce. It's kind of like sweet and savory.
Oh, cool.
And then we add spicy sauce, and then we have like this is like a deep fried egg roll with like lettuce. And then these are all the different toppings you can add on top. This is like the
I see.
base. You
Perfect.
can do like regular or small. And then these are all like extra toppings.
Oh, cool. Okay, so I'll have the combo, the classic Jianbing combo, with Pekin duck, please.
Okay. So we don't
Yeah.
have egg tart. You can do bao if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just have the Jianbing with bao, please.
Oh, jianbing with the bao?
Yeah, and I'll have crispy Pekin duck, and I'll have bean sprouts and Szechuan pickle.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
So all these as topping, and then with this combo in the bao, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Oh yeah, I'll have with the bao. Yeah,
Okay,
exactly. Yeah.
Let me get.
Awesome. Thank you.
Are you okay with green onions?
Green onions, yeah, that's
Do
okay.
you want it spicy?
Not spicy, no.
Not spicy?
Yeah.
Do you take spicy at all though?
Mild would
Mild? Yeah,
be okay.
It's not too hot. It's more like flavorful. Yeah.
Okay, I'll
Yeah.
have that. Yeah, that sounds good.
That's all for you, right?
What?
That's everything, right?
That's all, yeah.
Okay, it was 2010.
2010? Oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
Alright, I'll get it ready in like 2 minutes.
Cool.
Alrighty.
Do you have outdoor seating?
Right now, because the snow, we usually
Yeah.
have tables there.
Yeah.
But you can sit on these benches if you like.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I'll wait here. Thank you. All right, so let's see how pricey it is, how big it is. I'm not entirely sure how big it is, but we'll investigate. 2020 a little shocked me a little bit, but the duck is like $4 extra almost. So that I think that's why the prices go up. But you can get a classic for like $9, which you don't necessarily need the duck. I think the duck is a little bit more expensive. And put your music on. Oh yeah, I should have done that. But let's wait for the Jianbing. They usually have outdoor seating, but it's all snowed in, so we'll eat somewhere nearby. I'll show you the menu.
Hey, I know you're making a video, so
Yeah.
you want to come in and check it out how it's made?
That would be great, man. I would love that. Thank you.
We do, because of the COVID thing, we don't have anyone come in. But
Yeah, I would appreciate that. Awesome, man. Thank you.
Definitely a cool way.
It's very cool. Yeah, I've been exploring the food around here
Yeah.
today.
You know, before the COVID, we used to have people come in and do like small documentaries and stuff. So we
Oh,
missed
really?
That. We missed that on our end.
Oh yeah. Have you had anyone come here yet? Any vloggers or like
we do.
media?
We have, like a lot of food vloggers come
Oh, that's so cool. How long have you guys been open?
for almost 3 years now.
3 years. Oh, that's awesome. Oh man, I wish I knew about this place because I love Jianbing. Oh, that's beautiful. The cool thing is such a quick process as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you, this is really famous Beijing street food.
Oh yeah.
Look it up. So this is usually made on the street, you know.
So like literally on the street, there's like
Yeah,
cars,
they
food
have,
carts.
Like a little food cart, and usually like there's a grandma.
Yeah.
You know, she would be pushing a cart, and she would make this on her cart. And people would line up. It's like a really famous like breakfast.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's kind of like the New York's like bacon, egg, and cheese.
Yeah. Is it usually older women that are the ones that make
like
it?
Like the aunts, you know, like the old grandmas.
Yeah.
They make this, and they're very fast. If you look on YouTube, you see how fast they are.
Oh. Also, like people like their quick food in Beijing, I assume,
Yeah.
especially during the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you had like BuzzFeed or Food Insider come over here?
We had like more, like there's this really famous YouTuber like Fun Bros.
Oh man, you had Fun Bros over here.
They came in and they made some Jianbings.
It was it during the pandemic, like
No,
the height
this
of.
was way before the
Okay.
pandemic. Yeah, that's when we did a lot of interaction with, you know, food bloggers.
Oh, I bet after that video, a lot of people wanted to come here.
Yeah, and you know, a lot of NYU students come by here.
Yeah.
So it's nice that you came by.
Yeah.
It's always fun to do videos, you know, for people. We always encourage.
Yeah, you can find me on Urbanist Exploring Cities.
Okay, yeah, we'll give you a follow. So this is the
Yeah, thank you for letting me in. A lot of like food places tend to be a little bit shy, so
Yeah, no,
especially unannounced, of course. Yeah.
it's okay.
Also, you guys predate Joe's Steamrolls, which they also do the similar crepe.
Yeah. We have our own little special thing going.
Yeah, of course. Oh, that is some good. Was that
This is
that
the
chip?
pickle.
Oh, that's the pickle. And what's that chip?
This is the egg wonton.
Egg wonton. Oh, cool.
Yeah. This is what gives it the crunch and also the structure for the bing, you know?
Oh yeah.
Because you kind of eat this like a sandwich. This is the favorite part. This is the duck. Crispy duck.
Oh, the best part.
And this is gonna be a one.
I can see that. You made it American style.
American style.
Extra
This
big.
is the McDonald's Big Mac.
Right. Super size.
This is when the challenge comes. You know, you gotta really make it.
Right.
so that it's packed in there. Alrighty.
It's like the key to good burrito wrapping as well.
basically.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm really excited for this. Okay, that's wonderful.
So basically, you eat like a sandwich.
Yeah,
So you could go
Oh.
and bite it like that.
that makes it a lot easier.
Yeah. But you may need to help with the fork.
Yeah. Definitely I would need a fork, just in case.
Do you want to eat it now?
Yeah, I'm gonna eat it as soon as possible, actually. And there's a lot more Beijing people coming here, right? As well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's becoming very like Chinese students. A lot of Chinese students
Yeah,
nowadays.
this is a really like, because we have NYU, so.
Yeah, because I saw the Szechuan place right nearby. It's packed
Yeah.
right now.
Alrighty.
Oh, that's awesome. Cool. Actually, no, yeah, I'll have it that way. Actually, let's put it in the bag.
You want to put it
Yeah,
in the bag?
yeah, that's a lot better.
You want to pack it?
I would love just a bag.
Oh, a bag in
yeah,
here?
yeah, that'd be great.
Let me give you a picture.
Don't want to let it cool down as I look for a place to put down my camera.
Oh, yeah. There's a pretty nice park over there.
yeah, that's probably where I'm going.
Yeah. I know. I apologize. We don't have like the seating right now.
No worries. You
No,
guys
we
usually have it, right?
Yeah, we have the chairs.
Yeah.
The snow is too much.
Yeah, man. I can
It's
imagine.
crazy.
I'm glad you guys are open at least.
Yeah, we
That's
just
nice.
tried to open. You know? Alrighty.
Awesome, man. I appreciate it. Have a great day.
Gracias, everything.
Yeah. Good luck. What's the name of the restaurant again? So
Jianbing
people know.
Shop.
What?
Jianbing Shop.
Jianbing Shop.
Sign, yeah.
Have a good day, man.
Yeah. What's your YouTube?
Urbanist Exploring Cities.
Urban what?
Urbanist
Urbanist.
Yeah.
Exploring cities.
Exploring Cities. You'll find it there.
I'll check
Have a
you
good
out.
day. Jianbing Shop. And it's on St. Mark's and right here. Jianbing Shop. And anyone can put down the address. Please appreciate it. 9 St. Mark's Place. That's the address. Alright, now let's go and find a place to put down my camera for our final stop, which is eating this Jianbing. It looks huge, way bigger than I expected it to be. The duck looks pretty fresh. Jianbing Shop, not Jianbing. So they did a play on words. Jianbing Shop. If anyone can write it down. Support your local businesses. Thank you, Trisha. Right here. There we go. We're tearing down St. Mark's new. Just a few buildings right behind me. Todd is offering for me to get pierogies and cheesecake. Should we accept Todd's offer at Veselka? I probably will need a break, so I might need to restart the live stream. But let's put a vote on it. Todd, I do appreciate that. I'm glad you really are adamant about trying Veselka. All right, this is gonna be a little bit awkward positioning. So let me, yeah, I'm gonna do my best. I gotta go to a park around. This is way too open. Bear with me. I gotta go to a park. Okay, so a lot of people are voting for Todd. Todd, if you can order it, to go, I'm more than happy to oblige. Todd will be sponsoring this next live video immediately following this one after I try the Jianbing. If you want to order it in about like 10 minutes or so, about say 15 minutes, if you want to order it to go so I can pick it up using my name, then yeah, let's do that. Let me know if you want to do that. I'm more than happy to try that type of food. Redeem the name of Veselka as you're very adamant in doing. So I will call in 10 minutes, says Todd. Okay, Todd, so let me know if I'm able to like pick up via using, you can say Ariel is the one picking it up. And I'll go and pick it up and start a new live video. So stay tuned, everyone. I'll be back live in about 15 minutes. But first, let me try this Jianbing. I gotta sit down somewhere though. It's a bit tough because there's like barely places to put down my camera. All right, let me find something. Let's hang out with all the Bobs and Bobettes. They're all here. Don't mind me. Don't mind me, guys. I'm gonna just eat a lot in front of you. All right. I got my tripod. We're surrounded by Bobs, so wish me luck as I'm surrounded by Bobs. Okay, this is a good place. All right, let's try this Jianbing. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm so excited. No benches. Yeah, I mean it's hard. It's hard with the camera. I don't like eating and holding the camera. I like putting down the camera and having my hands free to eat. So that's why I usually find something to put the camera down. And benches are not the best place. And pigeons might come for the food. So wish me all the luck in the world. Oh, yep, they're coming. They're coming. Let's try out the pork bun. Wow, it's so good. Bob is eager. Bob is waiting. Bob almost flew right directly to the pork bun. Wow, this is a mind-blowing pork bun. Mind-blowing. So soft inside. Very different from what I was expecting. I was expecting more kind of the pork bun that a lot of Chinese bakeries do. They're a lot more kind of softer, more kind of fluffier, more breadier. But this one has a little bit of thicker texture to it. It's almost like a thick dumpling. Wow. Mmm. 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 That's really delicious. The pigeons don't even fly away. Yeah, they trust me at this point. That is basically a pork pierogi. Wow. Wow. Oh my god. I can't eat the entire thing because I'm about to do a second live stream, more food. But god damn, that was a great pork bun. Highly recommend their pork bun. But without further ado, let's try the crepe. You have nothing to drink? No, I have nothing to drink at the moment. That's why I'm going to take a break. Let's try the Jianbing. I'm so excited for this. Look at it. It's a crepe, basically a crepe sandwich. We can eat it as a kind of like a gigantic Chinese burrito. Oh, I like this. It has a kick to it. So he said it was good spicy, but he was right. It's not like a punch to the face. It's more of a slow spice. A slow spice. A spice that you have very late at night. Very slow, gentle, taking its sweet, sweet time spice. That's the type of spice it has. I love the combination of the soft crepe with the egg wonton. Wow. It seems gigantic. I doubt this will make me feel stuffy. It looks gigantic, but it's, I think, a perfect serving. Is it worth $20? I would say let's try it with the duck. Let's see if it tastes great with the duck. They could not give napkins. They gave me napkins. This is inside the bag. Wow, that is really good. That duck, nice and tender, soft, has a very beautifully flavored. Yeah, this is a great Jianbing. Great Jianbing. Highly recommend this. Wow. Oh. The pigeons are coming. They're ready. They're ready. They're ready. They're ready. They're all around me. I am surrounded by pigeons. I am literally Snow White now. I have become the pigeon lady. The bobs were all at my foot. I dropped a little bit and they came running. They almost wanted to grab it from my hand. Almost. Whoa. Oh, that's so much fun. Oh my god. Luckily they're friendly. Oh wow. Oh. Hey. Frank, Ziomata, Bob, I need to pass, guys. One almost landed on me. Yep. Order ready in 10 to 15 minutes. I left the tip. Oh, Todd. Oh, awesome, Todd. Bob, you definitely brought all your cousins, Bob. When I tell Bob like, hey man, like, yeah, you can make an appearance on my show, but be sure don't bring everyone. Okay, maybe you can bring one or two friends. Maybe you can bring your two Bobettes, and maybe you can bring Ziomata as well, or Frank. They're really cool, but that's the thing with Bob. Bob has very little boundaries. He brings 5,000 pigeons with him. So everyone, I am now Ariel, Lord of the Pigeons. Ariel, Lord of the Pigeons. That's my new title. This is no longer called Urbanist. The show is now called Lord of the Pigeons. All right, everyone. Thank you so. Bob sent out a tweet. Indeed, Bob did send out a tweet. Thank you, everyone, so much for tuning in. This is a great Jianbing. I'm gonna save the rest for later. Is it worth the $20 with the pork bun? I would say yes. I would say yes. But if you want a cheaper, more smaller Jianbing, I think you can easily go for the $6 Jianbing and not get duck, and have a very good meal as well, I think. So everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. Next live stream in about 20 minutes is going to be sponsored by Todd. Todd wants to redeem the great name of El Salca, which is one of the most iconic places here in New York City. A place where I disagree with their pricing, but Todd wants us to see if it's actually worth it. So Todd, thank you so much for sponsoring this next video. I'll be back in about 15 minutes or so. Everyone, keep being awesome and always keep on exploring. Have a good day, everyone. See you in 15 minutes. Bye-bye.